guys, in this very video I'll be teaching you guys how to do what, how to stack the right way and how to flip account, guys. I'll be showing you how to flip your account to any amount at all. Sometimes you see me do crazy stuff. So in this very video, guys, I'll be breaking down the whole concept on how to stack your trade the right way and how to flip account the right way. And here will be what will be very realistic. Okay, so without taking much of your time, let's get into the main video of today. Yeah, we don't have to talk much here. Let's just go into the practical aspect. Now let's say you have your $100 here as your initial deposit. So like I told you previously, we just have to be what? We just have to be realistic, because I know most of us here, we can afford what? We can afford $100 you get. So I don't want to maybe use something like $10,000, or it just depends on your capital. You get, it depends on your capital. So let's say you are starting with what? Your $100. You just want your $100 on your account, and you see what? You see this good and nice setup. Now you are saying to yourself, how can I capitalize on this setup? How can I make more profit from this setup? All you have to do, you don't have to do what? You don't have to maybe try to do a flip your $100. No, you will lose everything. 9 out of 10 times, if you try that very format, you will lose everything. You get the concept. So all you have to do, you are working with what? You are working with two accounts. You are working with what? Your main account and what? Your flipping account. You get the concept. You're working with your main account and flipping account. Now work with broker that allow you to do what? To do instant transfer, or just transfer your funds very easily. You get. Let's say you deposited $100 on your extents and you saw this setup, you're willing to lose what? $20. You get, you're willing to lose $20 on this very setup. That's your $20 is what? Your risk per trade. You just have to do what? To transfer your $20 you get from your main capital to what? To your flipping account. And your main capital will be left with what? $80. You get. Now, since you have transferred your $20 to your flipping account, even if you lose the $20, you'll be okay with the whole thing. You get the concept. Now, the main reason why I just love transferring my main capital to the flipping account is because now let's say I'm trading on the $100 account. You get, normally I'll be risking the same $20, but let's say I've seen a profit of 1:2 or 1:3. I'll quickly close. You get, 1:2 or 1:3, I'll quickly close. And sometimes even if a price is going against me, you get, I'll still add one position, and at the end of the day, I can decide to maybe even lose more than $20. You get. So that's why I want you to do what? To stick with me as I'm breaking down this whole concept. If you're not disciplined enough, you easily blow your $100 account. So all you have to do, transfer your $20 to another account. Now, once you transfer your $20 and you have what? You have your setup. Okay, let's work with this our strategy, our 1, 2, 3 move. Let's say you have your 1, 2, and 3 move to the upside, right? Are you expecting what? You're expecting price to come back here. You get. You're expecting price to come back your previous high and give you what? That good entry confirmation. And this market come back here, tap into your zone, and around here you have what? You have that good entry criteria. You bring out your position 2, maybe your entry somewhere around here, your stop loss below the zone like so. And let's say you are targeting this previous high here. You are targeting this previous high. Now, how can you capitalize on this very move? You get, how can you capitalize on this very move? So all you have to do is that once you transfer what, this your $20 to your flipping account. Now I want you to do what? To divide this $20 into 4. Now it's based on the account you're working with. You get, don't misquote me. It must not be $100, it must not be $20. It's based on your account size. I'm just trying to be realistic here. So you just have to do what? To divide this your $20 into 4. You get, divide it into 4. And if you divide this $20 into 4 now, it will be what? It will be $5. Now, why am I asking you to divide this $20 into 4? Now, it's because since you just have your setup, you get, and this setup is a 1:2 risk to reward, almost 1:3 risk to reward, you get. Okay, now since you just have your $20 and you have your good setup, it's time for you to enter your trade. Divide your $20 into 4. First, you do what? You test your setup. Take note, you test your setup with what? $5. You get. You test your setup with $5. Once you test your setup with $5, now sometimes we know that once we place our trades, may decide to do what? To go against us a little bit or play around a little bit. You get, sometimes we can place our trades most one time in our favor, cool. But in those scenarios where you place your trades and this market tends to go against you, like maybe minus 10 pips, minus 15 pips, all you have to do is that since you have divided your risk per trade into four, and you test your setup with what, with $5, you get, and this market is against you like minus 10 pip, I want you to do what, to put in another $5. Test your setup again with what, with another $5. You get, let's say this market, you executed your trade somewhere around here, you get, and this market is running around here, maybe somewhere around here like so. All you have to do, just have to do what, to put in another $5. Now once you put in another $5, you'll be left with what, $10. And if this market decides to go against you and stop you out, you'll be losing what, you'll be losing only $10. You get the concept. But if this market decides to go in your favor, you get, once this market decides to turn from here and your positions are in profit, you do what, complete your remaining $10. You get, go in with your remaining $10 around here, since you know that okay, this trade will finally go in my direction. And as this price goes on, you get, from here, all you have to do, go to your lower time frame, bro. You get, if you are on a 4 hour time frame just like me, and I have something like this, once I finally discover that okay, this price is about to move in my favor, or it will finally go in my favor after testing my setup and all my position are in profit, all I do is that I go to my lower time frame, I go to my 5 or 15 minutes time frame. Now on my 5 or 15 minutes time frame, what do I do there? I go there to scale in. Now what am I using to scale in? I'm using the profit I'm running to scale in. You get the concept. Now I'm no longer using the initial $20. I'm using what, I'm using my profit to scale in. I'm using my profit to do what, to write the remaining position. You get, so I just have to do what, to go back on my lower time frame, and I wait for what, I wait for this very same market structure. You get, I just have to go to my lower time frame and wait for something like this, my 1 2 3 move to the upside, and I wait for this retest here. Now once price get to my retest, it's not as if I just jump in immediately. No, if price gets to my zone or point of interest where I just have to do what, to scale in, I do what, I wait. And I wait for what, I wait for price to give me what, that good confirmation on that very lower time frame. And once I get my good confirmation, I do what, I execute my trade, I stack, I enter more. And once price gets here, I'll be looking for what, I'll be looking for a breakout of that zone. You get, and if price eventually break out of this zone like so, then I'll do what, I'll stack again, I'll still at more position. You get, I'll still at more position. So once price break out of this very zone here, I still do what, I still add more position there. Now if this price goes up like so, remember we are still working with what, our $20. We are using our $20 to do what, to do crazy stuff. Now if this price continue up like so, and maybe eventually comes back here to do what, to retest this previous high, then here again I do what, I look for that entry confirmation and I add more position. Then once I add more position like so, now I shift all my stop loss. You get, I shift all my stop loss to break even. You get the concept. But sometimes maybe your position may be too many. You get, you just have to do what, to ignore. Since your position is too many, using MetaTrader, it will be very easy for you, because you just have to click on any position, just drag your stop loss to any point at all. So you just have to do what, to lock your profits and allow this thing run for you, maximize gains for you. Yet at the end of the day, you notice what, you notice that $20, you can even take that $20 to maybe $100. And once you take your $20 to $100, you have been able to do what, to make 100% of your capital. You get, you have been able to make 100% of your capital. So all you have to do, you just have to withdraw everything from your flipping account. You get, withdraw everything from your flipping account and still leave the $20 there. So at the end of the day, you discover what, you discover that you have been able to do what, to flip your small account to fortune. Now remember, you're still having your $80 here, right? But if this price eventually go against you, you'll be losing what, $10. Based on what I told you guys previously, you'll be losing $10. And with that $10, you still have another $10. Maybe you look for the next setup, try to do what, try to use that $10 and maybe just double the $10 using the same strategy. As simple as that. You get, I hope this short video was very helpful. If you have any question, make sure you reach out to me, and I'll make sure I help you out. You get, because I'll make sure I really help you out. I'm just glad I'm here to help. You get, I'm super glad I'm here to help. All right, guys. Thank you very much. See you.